Start by giving all praises to the Most High, whose true name in Hebrew is Yahweh, in the name of his only begotten Son, whose true name in Hebrew is Yahweh Shai, and the Holy Spirit, which is the Rakakwadash. Double honors to the elders and apostles and the Holy Spirit, who taught us his truth. Honors to the brethren doing the work to push the gospel, risking their life and freedom to do so. Peace and blessings to the hopeful elect, which would be 1/3 of the true biblical Israelites who would be seeking their salvation during these last days. So we back with another lesson through the power and spirit of Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shah. This lesson is going to be titled The New iPhone 20. Again, the lesson is titled The New iPhone 20. And the title is meant to be clickbait and a joke for those who got this understanding. So we're gonna let a series of videos roll, which will further explain the reason for the title. So let's play this video clip real quick, just as a reminder, or for those who may not be in the know, or for those who just coming in the truth. So check this out. Elon Musk Neuralink is seeking second person to test its brain chip, which this is a month old. This is old information. But we know that brain chip is the mark of the beast that go in the forehead. And then they got the RFID microchip, which is the microchip that goes in the right hand. Revelation 13-16. So let's let this first video clip roll.
Elon Musk's Neuralink is looking for a second person to test its brain chip. The company is now accepting applications for a participant in the second trial of the implant. Now, the first participant had the chip implanted about 5 months ago. The 30-year-old man is a quadriplegic, and the chip allows him to control a computer cursor with his brain. But that trial did recently run into a complication, causing a performance issue that Neuralink has since addressed.
Okay, so you see right here that these brain chips by the company Neuralink is originally for people who are paraplegic. They paralyzed, they're extremely limited, and these brain chips in theory will help people walk, regain control of their limbs. People who are not able to talk because they're paralyzed, they're able to talk with a digital voice. And that people who are paralyzed, they can use electronic devices such as cell phones and computers using their mind. And they doing this right now. You can see them doing it on camera. But that's what the Neuralink brain chip is for. Okay, now let's see what it's morphing to. Let's see what they want to add on top of this. So check out this next video clip, which would explain the reason for the title.
This is going to blow your mind. Elon Musk thinks brain chips will replace cell phones.
You get that? Elon Musk says brain chips will replace cell phones.
This is going to blow your mind. Elon Musk thinks brain chips will replace cell phones. Elon Musk's at it again, and this time he's aiming straight for your noggin. His company, Neuralink, is working on brain chips that could make cell phones as outdated as MySpace pages. Yep, you heard that right. Just last January, they implanted a brain chip in a guy named Nolan Arbor. This chip, about the size of a coin, so no need to check the couch cushions, lets him control a computer just by thinking about it. No antennas sticking out, promised Musk tweeted, responding to a parody account. In the future, there will be no phones, just Neuralinks. Goodbye pocket dialing, hello brain dialing. The potential, huge. Think revolution.
Okay, so next video clip is just the same thing.
Elon Musk claims there will be no phones in the future. Here is why. Elon Musk is confident that Neuralink's brain chips will eventually take the place of phones. It is worth mentioning that he serves as the CEO of Neuralink, a company dedicated to advancing brain chip technology.
All right, let's run this back real quick. Elon Musk says that his Neuralink brain chips will replace cell phones. There will be no cell phones in the future.
Elon Musk claims there will be no phones in the future. Here is why. Elon Musk is confident that Neuralink's brain chips will eventually take the place of phones. It is worth mentioning that he serves as the CEO of Neuralink, a company dedicated to advancing brain chip technology. Additionally, Neuralink is currently conducting its first human trials with...
Okay, So they say that the Neuralinks is going to replace cell phones, but you see how Esau's agenda is spreading, is morphing. You see what it's turning into. At first, the Neuralink brain chip, we thought it would only be, well, it appeared to be for only people who would be paralyzed, people who are extremely limited, people who can't talk, move their limbs, people who want to be able to be part of society and be useful. And and these brain chips would have been a solution to their problems. Well, I said this in the video. What benefit is this to anybody that's healthy? They got no need of this. But we knew that something was gonna come out to target the healthy population. And then when we come, months later to the point we at now with it, they say that it's gonna be no cell phones in the future. Well, in Esau society, everybody need a cell phone for GPS, tracking your email, calls, business calls. You need a cell phone in Esau society. So there's going to be no physical cell phones, but the cell phone to be what? On the Neuralink brain chip. And that's the reason for the title of the lesson, the new iPhone 20. The iPhones you have right now, which I believe is at 16, you still have a physical cell phone, something you can hold in your hand, put in your pocket. Well, the future of cell phones, the future of iPhone, perhaps iPhone number 20, if Esau was given enough time, it wouldn't be a physical cell phone. It would be a downloadable, programmable app. An app that you could program, that you could download to your Neuralink brain chip. And that goes for the Galaxies, the Samsungs, the Google phones. It ain't gonna be no more physical Galaxy cell phones. It's gonna be the Galaxy version of a cell phone, but on a Neuralink brain chip. That's what it's coming into. So it's supposed to be a joke, the new iPhone 20 what, but we really talking about the mark of the beast. And that's how they gonna target um, the general population. But let's start off with a precept real quick. We gonna get the book of Isaiah, chapter 47, verse 12. Stand now with thine enchantments in the multitude of thy sorceries. What's Esau's enchantments and sorceries? His sorceries would be his technology, his medications, his pharmakia, the substance abuse, the food. What's his enchantments? His propaganda, his media. What he used to control the minds of the people. What's on the internet, what's on TVs, what's in the news. That's his enchantments. So stand now with thine enchantments and within the multitude of thy sorceries, wherein thou hast labored from thy youth. If so be thou shalt be able to profit. If so be thou mayest prevail. So the Lord is challenging Esau, continue in your wickedness, in your enchantments, in your sorceries, to see if you may prevail. Prevail against what? Prevail against prophecy. Because as we see the few video clips we just watched, those were enchantments. They pretty much programming, preconditioning the minds of the people to be accepting to the idea of cell phones no longer existing in the physical sense, but cell phones being on a Neuralink brain chip. So people who were saying just months ago that they would never get this brain chip, it sounds fishy, they're not sure about it, or that's too far. Well, you American people, y'all love y'all Instagram, y'all TikTok, y'all love y'all electrical devices. So guess what? Y'all will get this. Y'all will get the Neuralink brain chip just to continue having a cell phone in a sort of sense. And Esau already pushing ads. He's already promoting the idea. So those are enchantments. And we're gonna take it a step further. We gonna play some clips from the brothers Sadak. What's the brothers YouTube? The brother Sadak Aram, House of David 144. And the idea of cell phones being the brain chips, being the microchips embedded into the body is already out there in the movies. It's already out there in the TV shows. So the enchantments is already out there. So check this out.
You can let that breathe for 10 minutes. All looking good. I'll come back and I'll dress them.
Do you see? These are interaction nodes. If I use this finger, I can open all the doors at work, no ID. And if I just scan this in the shop, I can pay for anything up to £1,000. And look, Dad, Mom, I've just taken your photo. Send and send. It doesn't need the sound effect. I just add it back because it makes me laugh. You promised me they wouldn't touch your eyes. Not after last time. That was years ago. Grand's had stem cells in her eyes since then.
I can't help thinking, don't laugh. All these power cuts.
So that was pretty much the point right there. You know, Esau is standing on his enchantments and sorceries to try to deceive the people into getting these Neuralink brain chips, or and the RFID microchip, which both of these are the mark of the beast. You'll get that precept at the end. So, you know, as they further promote this digital cell phone that will be downloadable and programmable to the Neuralink brain chip, you know, they're gonna start having all kind of commercials. You're gonna see your favorite model, your favorite swimsuit model on the beach, you know, talking on her hand. You're gonna see your favorite rapper with a bunch of money with the Neuralink cell phone in his hand talking, just kind of like the lady did in the video. You know, she could take pictures and send them to people's cell phones just by blinking and flicking her finger at them. You know, that's ultimately what these devils want to do. And that's why they're already putting it in the movies, preconditioning you, you know, pre-programming your mind. I think they call it predictive programming, to be more accepting when they actually bring this stuff to pass. You know, y'all can be like, oh, that's cool, that's neat. And then in the Brothers of Doc's lesson, they were saying that you will no longer lose your cell phone. You know, or like people are always walking and driving, they always looking down because they're looking down at their phone. They say, guess what? You can pay more attention to what you're doing. You no longer have to look down at your phone because the phone is a part of you. And so that's the enchantments of this devil, making these benefits that ain't really benefiting nobody to make it seem more convenient, more of a luxury. And then a cool thing to do, like it's the wave of the future. Already putting it in TV shows and got promotional ads and stuff for it. You know, they're gonna put this stuff on a Super Bowl commercial. You know, Esau will go all out, but the Lord gonna cut them off before then. But we just showing you how these devils move. And then even going back to this video here, you know, we know that according to who her father is and whatever this TV show is, that technically she would be an Edomite, but the world don't look at her as that. The world look at her like a sister. So Esau's doing what? He's targeting Israel. You know, a so-called black girl by the world standard with a cell phone inside of her body. So that's some enchantments, because that's the same thing with the hokey pokey. Esau said the so-called Mexican and black communities got to get hokey pokeyed up first because they more at risk. We need them to take it first. So yeah, Esau will be heavy on his commercials and his promotion targeting Israel. You know, with these Neuralink downloadable digital cell phones. So that's Esau standing on his enchantments and his sorceries. But we gonna go to the book of Ecclesiasticus, also known as Sirach, chapter 14, verse 7. And if he doeth good, he doeth it unwillingly. Yeah, it seems like Esau's doing a good thing. People who are not part of society, they bedridden, that they will be able to walk. They'll be able to use their arms. They'll be able to take part in society and work with technology, that they may have a better quality of life. Yeah, it seemed like Esau's doing a good thing, but guess what? He doing it unwillingly. He don't really intend to help anybody. And that's the thing too. When these devils help you, you gotta ask, what benefit do they get from this miracle that they trying to do for the people? They so-called helping me, what benefit do they get out of it? And then you'll find out that the benefits that they're going to get for putting a brain chip in your head is going to far outweigh the benefits you get. Yeah, you might be able to walk. Yeah, you might be able to use a cell phone just by looking and thinking. But these devils, they're going to have complete control over you. They better turn off your brain chip. They better read your thoughts. And they want to download your memories, all kind of crazy stuff. So, and if he do it good, he do it unwillingly. Whatever good he may do, that is some wickedness behind it. And at the last, he will declare his wickedness. So yeah, when it's all said and done, at some point, you're going to see the intentions of these devils. At the end, you're going to see that these devils was up to no good from the jump. And I'm going to pull this precept right here real quick. We're going to jump to the book of Proverbs, chapter 12, verse 10. A righteous man regardeth the life of his beast. Here's the point. But the tender mercies of the wicked are cruel. What's a mercy? That's you doing something good. But even his mercy is cruel. That lines up with what we just read in Sirach 14 and 7. If he doeth good, if he have mercy, he do it unwillingly. So yeah, the tender mercies of the wicked are cruel. He having mercy on you, restoring your sight, making you be able to hear again, to walk again. But that's cruel. Yeah, he's fixing one problem, but now he just created another problem, ain't no coming back from. Whatever miracle he just did for you just cost you your salvation. No turning back from it. Not to mention that bit of control you, know where you at, know what you thinking, know if you lying, if your thoughts, if you have bad thoughts about the government or even think ill stuff about them, they shut you out of society. That's what them devils really want to do. So we're going to grab this precept right here. Ecclesiasticus 12 and 10, never trust thine enemy. For like as iron rusteth, so is his wickedness. So never trust your enemy. Especially if you see Esau eat on the white man trying to do something good. Because if he do it good, he do it unwillingly. And if he is doing something good, he's going to get more benefit from the situation. It's going to benefit him far more than it benefits you. And then whatever benefit you may have is going to be short-lived. Why? The tender mercies of the wicked are cruel. So you might receive some kind of temporary benefit, but you're going to be in a far, far more worse off position. And we're going to hit the book of Revelation chapter 19, verse 20. And the beast was taken. We know that's dealing with Esau, Edom, the white man, NATO. And with him the false prophet, the Roman Catholic Church, that wrought miracles before him, which he deceived them that have received the mark of the beast, and them that worship his image. So yeah, the people who will receive the mark of the beast, well, let's get the mark of the beast real quick. Any cause of all, both small and great, Revelation 13 and 16. Rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand. That's what we see right here. And in their foreheads. That's a Neuralink brain chip. That no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. So you won't be able to buy, sell, pay your bills, buy food and water for your children unless you get the mark, which is going to cause most people to get it. So they're going to really try to shut you out of society. So that's the mark of the beast. But it said what? Those who receive the mark would be deceived into getting the mark of the beast. Meaning what? They're going to starve society. It's going to be hell on earth. But they're going to restore order, restore peace by giving the people the RFID microchip to have their heaven on earth again. But also the Neuralink brain chip. People looking for a medical miracle. They're looking for a breakthrough, to be cured of their paralysis or to get their eyesight back. Yeah, it's a miracle, but you was deceived. Esau, even the white man, know exactly what he's doing. He know he's giving people the mark of the beast. So yeah, those who will get the mark will be deceived. Even the general population. People gonna like, man, to operate in this society, I need a cell phone. So you gonna go get the Neuralink brain chip, and you gonna download the cell phone app to the brain chip. All right, with him, and the beast was taken, and with him the false prophet that wrought miracles before him, with which he deceived them that have received the mark of the beast, and them that worship his image. These both, the deceived and the deceiver, were cast alive into a lake of fire burning with brimstone. Because that's ultimately the penalty when you get the RFID microchip in your hand or the Neuralink brain chip in your forehead. It don't stop there. You get any microchip in your body. That's the mark of the beast. It could be in your wrist. It can be in your knee, in your ankle. That's the mark of the beast, and it's going to cost you your salvation. If you go to the nation of Israel, you will be cast alive into the lake of fire. So yeah, this is the lesson. The new iPhone 20. iPhone 20 will not be physical, but it will be digital, programmable, downloadable on a Neuralink brain chip. And we bet all these Americans go get it and go crazy about it. All right, that's it for this lesson here. Till next time, Shalom.